The pangolin, a unique mammal with scales, is currently dubbed the most trafficked mammal in the world. Despite its gentle nature, lacking the ability to bite or bark, the pangolin faces a severe risk of extinction due to widespread hunting and trafficking. Its scales are used in traditional medicine, and its meat is considered a luxury dish, highly sought after by the wealthy in China and Vietnam. Tens of thousands of pangolins are poached every year to meet these demands, making them a prime target for illegal hunting. But what makes this humble, peaceful creature so valuable and so vulnerable? There are currently 8 species of pangolins worldwide. 4 of them are found in Asia: the Chinese, Sunda, Indian, and Philippine pangolins, all of which are classified as critically endangered. The remaining 4 species are found in Africa: the ground, giant, white-bellied, and black-bellied pangolins, which are considered vulnerable, though not yet critically endangered. Historically, pangolins from Asia were the primary target of poaching due to the high demand in Asian markets. However, as the numbers of Asian pangolins declined sharply, traffickers shifted their focus to the African species, exacerbating the crisis. The situation has become increasingly severe. In April 2019 alone, Singapore seized massive shipments of pangolin scales from Nigeria, totaling 28.2 tons. This is just one example of many large-scale seizures, highlighting the vast scale of pangolin trafficking worldwide. This issue not only threatens the survival of these animals, but also disrupts ecological balance, as pangolins play a vital role in controlling insect populations. As a result, numerous wildlife protection organizations and government agencies have called for stronger measures to safeguard pangolins from extinction. Countries must enhance law enforcement and illegal trade and raise public awareness about the importance of protecting this species. To save the pangolin, global cooperation and decisive action are required now more than ever. When rescued from illegal wildlife trafficking, many pangolins are found in heartbreaking conditions. They are often dehydrated, injured, or severely stressed after days or even weeks of captivity. Some are so terrified that they curl up tightly in fear, having been stuffed into small, cramped cages with no space to move. Rescuing these creatures is crucial, but their recovery process is full of challenges and suffering. Pangolins are solitary, mostly nocturnal animals, with sizes ranging from about the size of a large house cat to over 4 feet long. Their most iconic feature is their body, covered in tough keratin scales, the same protein found in human fingernails. In fact, pangolins are the only mammals with scales, and these scales make up about 20 to 25% of their body weight. The word pangolin comes from the Malay word pangoling, meaning one who rolls up, which is a perfect description. When threatened, pangolins don't run or fight. Instead, they curl into a tight ball, protecting their soft belly and face. In addition to their rolling ability, pangolins are also excellent climbers. They use their strong tails like an extra arm to grasp branches, allowing them to hang upside down with ease. Their tails are so powerful that they can remain suspended from a tree for extended periods. Moreover, pangolins are exceptional diggers. They use their strong front claws to burrow deep underground, creating winding tunnels that become safe hideouts for rest and protection. One of the most fascinating and bizarre aspects of pangolins is their diet. Despite having no teeth, they feast on ants and termites with incredible efficiency. They achieve this using their long, sticky tongues, which can stretch up to 28 to 70 centimeters, sometimes even longer than their own bodies, excluding the tail. While feeding, pangolins can close their nostrils and ears to keep insects out. They are immune to the acidic stings of ants and termites, using their sharp claws to tear open ant nests and termite mounds. Their long tongues flick inside to slurp up thousands of insects in just minutes. A single pangolin can consume up to 70 million ants and termites annually. This dietary habit helps regulate insect populations in nature. Without pangolins, ant and termite numbers could spiral out of control, damaging plants, trees, and even crops, which would affect farmers. Mother pangolins are incredibly gentle and protective of their young. They usually give birth to just one baby per year, and the newborn is a delicate creature with soft, pale scales. These scales harden within the first 2 days of life. Despite their scaly armor, pangolin babies are fragile and completely dependent on their mothers for the first few months. During this period, the baby clings tightly to its mother's tail, traveling through forests, over logs, and even climbing trees. When danger arises, the mother wraps her body around the baby to protect it, displaying a tender and loving bond. However, despite surviving for over 80 million years, pangolins now face the threat of extinction. In 2019 alone, over 100,000 pangolins were poached, making them the most trafficked mammals in the world. This tragic situation is due to the fact that their meat is considered a delicacy in some regions, and their scales are falsely believed to have medicinal properties, despite scientific evidence proving otherwise. Over 100,000 pangolin. Why? Their meat is considered a delicacy in some regions, as were poached, making them the most trafficked mammals in the world. And their scales are falsely urgent medical attention and specialized, believed to have medicinal powers. Despite science, these fragile animals often arrive weak. Vietnam's wildlife. Save pangolins before it's too late. When a pangolin is rescued from illegal trade, it's not simply, or the African Pangolin Working Group, pangolins receive earth released right away, dehydrated or injured both physically and emotionally. At rescue centers like Save the Tiki, Highwood Foundation in Zimbabwe, they are housed in quiet forest-like enclosure. Shears give it a nutritious and termite-rich diet. It's monitored closely by wildlife veterinarians. This recovery process can take a pangolin is strong enough to serve weeks, or even months, but one vibe on its own. The most heartwarming moment comes. It's released back into the wild, often at carefully chosen forest locations, with rich food sources and minimal human disturbance. Each release is a small but powerful victory in the global fight to protect this ancient, endangered species. Once roaming the vast grasslands of North America, the bison, also called buffalo, was nearly wiped out by overhunting and habitat loss. Thanks to conservation efforts, they've made a comeback and full of nutrients, making it a healthy choice. Still can now be seen in National Park. Discover them all. People often call bison buffalo, or American buffalo arcs, but did you know? Bison meat is also very popular in the US. Sing secrets and you're about to the US and Canada. It's low in fat. That's just one interesting fact. Behind 30 to 60 million bison roam across North America, but due to too much hunting and losing their strong and iconic animal, lies a world of surprise. But that's not exactly right. That's taller than basketball star Michael Jordan. Then our only distant relatives of buffalo. which live in Africa. Hunt and prey on bison. The American bison, also called buffalo, is a powerful symbol of strength and survival in the US long ago around and Asia. Male bison called bulls weigh up to 2,000 pounds and grow 6 feet tall. Natural homes, they nearly went extinct. Thanks to efforts to protect. Female bison called cows can weigh up to 1,000 pounds and grow about 4 to 5 feet tall. Even though they are big, bison are fast, split hooves, and are surprisingly fast. Even though they are huge, they can run up to 40 miles per hour, much faster than most people. They can run 35 miles per hour, jump fences, turn quickly during mating season, which happens from June to September. The male and female herds come together. Female bison called cows give and swim well. Wolves, cougars, bears, and humans like them. Bison now live freely in several national parks and protected areas. Because of their reddish fur, they stay with their mothers for 2 to 3 years before the young males join a group of other males, called a bachelor herd. Bison usually live in separate herds, females in one group and males in another. Bison have birth to live calves after about 9 months. Just like humans, baby bison are often called red dogs. While bison can be calm, they can also act aggressively without warning. Mother bison in particular are very protective of their babies. That's why people are told to stay at least 25 feet away from them. Bison are herbivores, meaning their entire diet comes from plant wild. These farm-raised bison are typically grass-fed, which means their diet consists mainly of natural grasses rather than processed feed. Grass is their main source of energy and nutrition. When raised by farmers, bison are often kept on open pastures where they graze freely just like they would in them. 11 kilograms of the animals are gently guided into a chute, a safe and narrow passage that keeps them calm and still during the check. Once inside, experts check their weight, examine their eyes, ears, and mouth, vegetation each, listen to their heart and lungs, and inspect their hooves. Vaccinations are given if needed, and their body condition is monitored to make sure they're getting enough new day. Roughly, a healthy adult bison needs to eat around 24 pounds, weight of 2 bowling balls. To maintain its strength and body weight. Awful animals healthy. Bison may look tough and wild, but when they're raised on farms, they actually receive careful and regular health checkups. Farmers and veterinarians work together to keep these power. It's a fascinating blend of modern care and respect for a legendary animal. Nutrition. Handling bison is not easy because they are where they can walk around freely, which keeps them relaxed. When farmers need to check their health, tag them, or move them, they use strong, fast and still act a bit wild. Bison don't like being too close to people or being pushed. That's why farmers use special ways. Strong fences and curved paths that guide the bison gently. These systems follow how bison move in the wild, helping them stay calm during the process. There's came railroads, towns and disease leading to mass hunting. To keep them calm and safe, most bison live on big open fields. Before the 1800s, Native American, today bison, are no longer listed as a fully protected species in the US, though some groups still fight for stronger protections. Is hunted bison responsibly, using nearly every part but with settler, and what's known as the Great Bison Slaughter. Did you know there is a type of red meat that's healthier than beef and still full of flavor, tender and has a slight? Bison meat is lean. It is better than beef because it has less sweet, rich taste that many say fat. It cooks quick, natural and healthy. Most bison are grass-fed, clean and is great for those who want a high-protein, low-fat meal, making the meat even more